chest and back, an old school workout, and yeah, old school heavy lifts, compounds, stuff that people today would freak out about because it's not isolation, weird cable work. But that's what gets you big and strong, so that's what I do. Bench pressing and deadlift for back. Even though no one likes deadlift these days, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, deadlift slamming these days is crazy. I don't know why. Well, I know why. People, I think it's like a lazy excuse because people say stuff like, oh, it's so hard and like it doesn't work your back, like it's a hamstring exercise, even though the times I've been sore, oh no, yeah, the muscles that get sore for deadlifts is literally like the traps, like the rhomboids, the lower back, and like the spinal erectors. I've never been sore like the hamstrings or glutes. I mean, maybe if you do it like a stiff leg, maybe that'll target it. But yeah, and the deadlifts are definitely a back exercise. And a good one too. I've gotten like huge traps from just like doing heavy deadlifts. Even like one set at the end of like a back day. It's crazy that more people don't do it. Yeah. But anyway, we'll do that. Maybe I'll record some of those lifts. We'll see. But yeah, so many people now trying to make like these weird exercises. Instead of doing the compounds, now everyone wants to do like isolation cable work. Like, it's the funniest looking like cable pull exercises that they think they're gonna like get a big back from, like this kneeling single arm cable like row type thing. I'm like, dude, if you want like a big back, you gotta like use like the lats and the traps. Like those muscles are strong. People think they're gonna get them big just by doing like a little cable work. But then they feel like deadlift. It's an actual good back, in my opinion, good back exercise. Because it's like, it's only isometric, you don't get a stretch, contraction on it. Which I think is dumb. Like, you can lift for it. I mean, you don't have to like stretch or pull muscles to grow. You can grow muscles isometrically. I mean, I don't know if it's I'm being biased too because they're like they're also my third favorite exercise, deadlift, so of course I can say that. But yeah, I think more people should do something. I don't know why people. Well, again, I know why people do it. It's hard. But people always bring up this weird fatigue to stimulus ratio. I thought it was like a made up term. People actually say that. The ratio of work being put in versus games. I think that's stupid to say. Because it's heavy lifting, like just lift weights and get big and jacked and strong. It doesn't matter how tired, I don't care how tired I get after lifting, how hard it is, you get big and jacked and strong, you're gonna do it. I mean, I think people mean stuff like if you're putting a lot of work into an exercise and you only get like, I don't know, let's say this much results versus like little work and the same amount. I don't even think it works like that, but I don't know. I just think it's weird how people just say stuff like that, like fatigue to stimulus ratio in an exercise. Like, just lift weights. I mean, we're lifting, the hobby is lifting weights, you know? I don't know. Ugh, it's weird how people say stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, come on, like, you get tired, I guess, is people's, like, the reasoning, like, the fatigue you get, like, you get tired, that's why it's not a good exercise. Like, I think if you get tired, it means it's taxing. If it's taxing, that's literally how you get jacked and big. The body's going to respond to that and, like, grow and get strong because of that. Yeah, people think deadlifts are just going to make you tired and that's all they do. Like, obviously, if you're doing something as taxing as a deadlift, right, it's not going to not do anything. Something's going to happen. You're going to get bigger and stronger. Like, even if you want to argue that they're not going to make you bigger and you only get stronger, that's still a good thing. You got strong that strength carryover, and obviously a stronger muscle is eventually going to be a bigger muscle, right? Because you can like row more, pull more. I mean, I think that's obvious, but I think some people still kind of dispute that, which is weird. All the science-based, geeky people. I don't know where all the bro science guys are. Barely any like bro science. I'm saying that seriously. Bro science-based lifters. Just basically people who just live with like common sense. Like, I think it's common sense to say, yeah, if I have like a strong muscle, it's eventually gonna be bigger, right? To me, that's common sense. But some people, I don't know, they argue, I guess, because the research, literature, paper, whatever, says otherwise. And then they're saying like research papers will say something completely opposite. The next week, all of a sudden, oh, now this is the new meta that we all follow. Like, dude, just do the same thing that the old school bodybuilders are doing since like the 70s or 80s. That got them big and strong and jacked. Just do that. It's not that complicated. People like to really complicate these things, for some reason. But yeah, just keep it simple. Just lift heavy weights, and you're good. That's so simple. But I don't know why people they're so weird about it. Like, yeah, don't do T-bar rows. Well, not T-bar. Barbell rows, people don't like, because you have to stabilize with your legs. Then it takes away from the back. I disagree, first of all, because, well, no, I agree. Yeah, you have to stabilize. But in stabilizing, you're going to grow like a lot of other muscles, you know? Other surrounding muscles, which is good. Especially for like longevity, too. I mean, you need like lower back muscle development. But yeah, people say stuff like that. Like, instead of doing this, instead of doing this barbell row, which you have to stabilize and balance, do this weird pulley motion of like a bench on the cable, so you're locked in and you can just purely squeeze on the traps. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I mean, you'll grow from that, I'm sure, but come on, are you really gonna grow as much just doing the normal stuff with like actual iron and steel? I don't know. I'll say this, it's definitely not as fun or as cool. Like, what's cooler, right? Like lifting with like a barbell and like weights, like actual metal, or like doing weird stuff on like a cable. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to hear cable exercises. Cable exercises are good. Oh my. Wow, reverb. No, cable exercises have their places for sure. But yeah, no, cable exercises have their places, but when people like do them for like most of volume for the workout, thinking they're gonna get like, you know, jacked like that, I don't know. I mean, it'll take you a decent ways, but I mean, after that, you gotta start using like the actual heavy, real free weights, the hard stuff that no one likes because it's hard. That's why no one likes it. That stuff will get you truly jacked, you know? But anyway. Can I go? After this. Yeah, anyway, I mean, people do, I think, too much free weights too. I think that can maybe keep you small to an extent. Like, again, you'll go somewhat far doing this like isolation-based movements. There's free weight, not just free weights, there are cables and machines. But like, once, let's say, you reach like those easy gains, right? Like the easy gains people are making it at, people get a plateau and they wonder why they can't get bigger. I mean, dude, it's obvious. Just lift heavy and strong. That's literally how I got past my plateaus. If I aim for high, like actual heavy weight on exercise, on compounds, then inevitably you'll have to get bigger and stronger from that. I mean, and then people bring up the argument, well, we're bodybuilders, not powerlifters. mean, bodybuilding, you don't have to be weak. Why do you have to be weak as a bodybuilder? The golden era bodybuilders were strong, like really strong. I mean, yeah, most of them at least, but still, yeah. It's a weird argument. Like, those are two parallels, too, strength and size. I don't know why people like act like those are two completely different things. Just, you can lift weights, you can be like Jack, you know, like lifting weights to be like big and be a bodybuilder and still be strong. They're two parallels. I know that's so weird to me. People act like they're completely different things. That's so weird. Just use strength. They'll say like, yeah, I want to look like I can bench 315, but I don't really care if I can. Dude, come on, dude. Like, just aim to bench 315. There's no way you're gonna have a small chest trying to bench 315 pounds. There's no way. No, yeah. I don't know. Someone bring up, oh well, this powerlifter is like skinny and he benches 4 plates. Dude, that's like just genetics at that point. I mean, most people, like, really pay attention. Most people who have like big numbers on like these compounds are pretty jacked. A lot of these powerlifters, they're pretty jacked. People always mention like specific rare instances where like guys are like skinnier or like slimmer, and they're like, oh, he's strong and he doesn't get me like that jacked. Like, that's just him. That's not all the people, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah. I think that when you do like actual heavy compounds, you're gonna get bigger. Even if you only get stronger, that's still a good thing. It's again the carrier. You get carrier with your exercise, right? When you're stronger, you can do more. We can do more. You get bigger. Literally, that's how it works. That's literally how it works. And people like to argue this feedback. It's so obvious. It's so just simple. See, I mean, what I'm really trying to say is just look at, like, obviously do the standard for it. But obviously, you know, the standard, you know, conventional style of like lifting for getting big, where it's like, I guess like the 8 to 20 rep range. Obviously, that's fine, but it's good to implement at least like a little bit of like basic strength training, right? And when I just do like just doing a compound where you go super heavy, like 5-6 reps, like severely. And then after that, you can just line the load and do the more orthodox ways of like, you know, the rep range is like, you know, 10, 12, whatever it is. That's my opinion. That's why I like to do it. But yeah, that's just my opinion. That's how I like to do things. I believe most people would get pretty big, you know, training like that. If you just like start off, like obviously you warm up. You start off with like let's say it's a chest, right? Like what I'm going to do. You do like super heavy on the bench, right? Maybe for like 5, 6, 7 reps to failure. I'm trying to read that fast. Wow. Why are y'all going over it? What? But yeah, I mean, just go like what 5, 6, 7 reps to failure on like super heavy, right? Like heavy pushing, like you're shaking like this super heavy weight. After that first set, let's say you do like I don't know what, like 4 sets for bench. The other 3 sets, you drop the weight, and it's a conventional like 14, 16 rep range. Easy, that easy to do some strength training. You see? Give me a second. Just to do some basic strength training, just getting stronger. It's fun. It's literally so much fun too, pushing like heavy loads of weight. And people like, so weird how people are like so against that. I don't know. That's so weird. I get being jacked, but I mean, you can do both. Especially because like most of y'all probably aren't even gonna compete, or at least not on like a serious level. So you might as well like have fun in the gym. I mean, yeah. That's all I'm trying to say. Just have fun. I like to look at it as fun. But also, I do think it really does get you jacked. I mean, that's my opinion. But to each their own. Make of that what you will. I'm going to pull up in a second. Arnold split, lifting heavy, heavy compounds. Then I'll do some isolation for like the pump right at the end when the heavy lifting's done. Trust me, I love a good pump too. I love the pump, but that is more of the after, obviously. Hit that, and I'll be good for today. I'm gonna lift heavy loads. I'm gonna love it too. It's gonna get me big, jacked, strong, feeling awesome. So anyway, cool. I'm here. I'm gonna lift heavy, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.